Hey, Sister Thrifters, Michigan. It is Renee coming to you from the family store, Salvation Army in Holland, Michigan today. Hope we're going to have a good thrift here. We're just going to check it out and see what we see. It's a quick one. My husband's running somewhere else and dropping me off, so I'm going to try to get it in and get it done. So we'll see what we find. Okay, friends, we are at the Salvation Army family store in Holland, Michigan. Let's go see what we find today. Hope it's a good thrift. Okay, the first thing that greeted me in the men's department, this great Tommy Hilfiger shirt. It's just a little smaller than I wanted. I'd like an extra large, so I'm gonna pass it by, but I love that I see that here still. Again, never skip the men's. Here's another Tommy that, how pretty is she? So if I didn't have 6 other denim shirts, this one would make a good one for sure. I love it. $6.99. She pretty. Let's get the racks coming out. Here's Cole. Small. Okay, found this on the rack just coming out. How cute is this little vintage Sesame Street? 6 months. And it's, I think it says $4.90. It's 6 to 9 months. Look at the back. So cute. This little dress too is just darling for $4.96. It is a Nanette. Sorry, Nanette original. That is just darling. Good lad. Love it. As I walk through here, there is a whole cart right here of books in addition to the books on the wall. I am on a quick trip, so I just scanned the top of it, and this book was on there. One of my favorite children's book writers is David Shannon. I love the book No David, and I saw this. I've never seen this book, so it's coming home. Okay. These aisles, their shelves are very bare. I'm not sure what's happening here, if we're going through a transition or what, but this has usually got at least some things on them, but not today. Got a little bit of stuff, but there is just nothing here. There's some new stuff that's coming out. Not sure that there's much that I would want. Raspberry Doughboy. A little tchotch for $5. I think I'm gonna pass on this one. This little person's $19.99 and has a friend. Okay, this is the next aisle. It's still pretty bare. I'm not sure that there's much to even look at or show you on this one, so we'll just zip right through. I'm not seeing much on either side, so we'll skip this one and keep going. Okay, I'm not really in the market for any new glassware, but I always look. There are a couple things I'm looking for, which seem to be elusive, but we are also in the Christmas aisle. I'm not seeing much here, I'm gonna be honest. We'll just keep going, we'll look for the clothes. I'm excited about the book I found so far, but I'm not really seeing anything there. There is a little Holland mug that's kind of cute. It's $4. So I don't know if it's that cute. But other than that, there's a Wonder Woman mug. She's $5. Don't see a lot. Dallas mug. You like Dallas? $5. So I feel like the mugs are a little high for just a pickup. You'd have to love them for $5. So, not seeing much there. I did see this in the Christmas aisle. It is a cute picture. And then I turned it over and I'm like, well, it already has chips and it's something that you can pick up for $5 somewhere else. And it's $7 here. $5 wherever it was before. I mean, who is doing this pricing? Okay, we've got a little more in the glass aisle. I'm not seeing a lot. Got some red mugs here that are $10.99 for a set. And this is a box. He's a doll. He's a fire chief. It's little. And he's $10, so interesting. Okay, looking down this aisle that has some luggage. I'm gonna skip that side. I'm not even gonna look at it. On this side, it does have some frames. I like this frame, not for what it says here, but for what it could be. You could use that for anything that you want to show the side of, the double side of. I like that idea. It's a little lighter than my wood in my house, but I really do like the look of it. If you have lighter wood, that's good. Could pick up for $5. Here they have some bags, purses. This is kind of a cool one with Canada on there. A lot of zippers. But other than that, I don't really see anything that looks fantastic. They also have some furniture. Again, not really my favorite. So just today, not a great pick today. So a couple of my picks in the pants aisle. Here is a really cute pair of Gap olive green kind of army pants. They're $8.96. This is their tag. I like those. I have some similar, so I won't pick them up today. And then I have about 80 pairs of black pants because I use them for work. I love these, the Chico's brand. These are a little short, but I really like them, even for summer. These at $9.90 are a pickup for sure for me if I didn't have so many of them already. Pants that I really liked were these DKNY. They're a little small for me. They were $8.90. They had zippers. They had kind of the cargo-y look, but they're in like a silky material, which is kind of cool. I liked them. All the zippers worked. If they were my size, I would be picking those up for sure. For those of you who really have to dress up for work, for those of you who watched my bins video, I found a blazer similar to this. It wasn't seersucker. This is for Target, so this is not a real expensive brand, but it's super cute and I like it. And the seersucker definitely has that Ralph Lauren look. This one also kind of has that same pinstriped look. This is $8.90. The Isaac Mizrahi is $9.99. So both of those are really cute options if you're looking to add a little elevation to your wardrobe. Okay, here's the purse wall. There is a Kate Spade on here. I can spot it from afar. We'll take a look at that. Honestly, this is actually pretty cute. Looks like it's from Ross. Let's see if I can get the tags here. Never been used. Somebody cut off. Oh, it's $22. It's $9.99 here. It's kind of cute. Let's see what else is here. Not not seeing a lot down here. I think there's a cute hat or two. We'll take a look at those. Let's take a look at this Kate Spade and see what they got her priced at. Let's see. She zippers. She's got a little spot on her right. She's got a little spot on her right here. That zipper works. Inside so far looks pretty clean. Kind of hard to see in there, but I can tell you it looks pretty spotless. She is $15.99. What a cute purse for that price. Let's just check her out here. So she's got the backpack back, nothing pulled out. Really cute. I think that's kind of darling. I may think on that one. She just needs a little cleanup in a couple spots. But how cute is that with the black trim on her? Here's the shoe haul. Not seeing too much here, but let's take a scan a little further. No, I don't think there's much there. Let's just make it to the end here and see. You never know. No, I'm not seeing much. Maybe you are. Tell me if there's anything there you would have thrifted, but I'm not seeing anything. These would be cute if you were if I was much younger, but definitely not for now. I like the wooden heels. They definitely reminded me of the 70s and when we had some of those in 80s. Sometimes when I'm passing stuff that says Charter Club, don't ask me why. I kind of am drawn to it. I don't golf. I like this. And I can hear my sister in my ear going, no, don't do it. I guess I'll pass it by. Okay, here's the new with tags loft. It is priced, it was $70, but it is priced at a new price, $22.99. I mean, I think that's high. It's just me, but, or maybe it's not. You let me know. I just feel like that's kind of steep, even though it's new with tags. Okay, this is not my size, but I had to show you. I mean, this was my day for Tommy Hilfiger. That's not my size. It's the really cute little medium. Who can even tell? I think that's $9.99. I would still buy that if that was a large or extra large. Probably should be an extra large after we learned from yesterday at the bins, but I love that. Also found this on the return rack, Lululemon. It's white, has the sleeves that are really cute, has this upper detail on it, really nice. It's $15.99. It's a size 10. 10 is not my size, but man, it is super cute. It says large. I'm not sure. I guess is that large in Lululemon size? Is large 10? I don't know. It's pretty small, but it's very cute. So I found this pure hand knit fresh produce. This reminds me of the one I bought yesterday. It has the big buttons. It was fresh. It was called Pure. And this one is a small medium. It's $7.99. I might just try it on. I don't think it's gonna fit for sure, but I just liked it. It's kind of funky detail, but I really like these big chunky knits. Try it again. Okay, small medium is not my size, so we'll skip that one and we're going to the next. I like this a lot. It is just really a cool shirt. It's $19.99, or well, I don't know. They're writing so hard. It could be $17.99, but it's not coming home today anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But I just really liked that shirt. That's cool. If you live where we do, Carhartt's a thing. So even with grease spots and stuff, you can get $8.99 or $8.90 at the Thrift. Yeah, I don't need it, but it is a thing for sure. Okay, this is definitely not something I've ever looked at. My head is always too big for hats. I always love all these people who are comfortable wearing them. That is not my style. But I did like this hat. I thought it was very cool. It says on the inside brim, Peter Grimm. Peter Grimm. And the hat is, I believe, $15.99. I've got the tag turned over, but I can see it through there. It's a cool hat. It definitely has the kind of dense ready to go. I mean, it actually fits my head. If I were a hat wearer, I would pick that up in a minute. It's kind of fun. Okay, just to show you the difference, this is how hats normally fit me. I feel like Dudley Do Right or something. It's definitely not a good look for me. So that one, if I were getting one, I would have gone for the one for $15.99. This one's $12.99. But if you're a hat wearer, come on down to Salvation Army because these are two fun hats. Okay, so here's the basket. I got the Kate Spade purse, the Gap sweatshirt, and How I Became a Pirate. Pretty rough. Okay, they just came out with a new cart. I'm gonna take a quick look right off the bat. This is kind of cool, $6.99. Not something I need today. I do collect some cool old cars. That would be something I would pick up. Little doors open. I'm loving it. That's going in the cart. Okay, I'm going to give a little recap on the Salvation Army Holland store today. Give you a couple thoughts on it. I ended up with 4 items. I had the little car that had the doors that open. That was super cute. I had the David Shannon book about becoming a pirate. I had the Gap sweatshirt, and then the Kate Spade purse. Kate Spade purse was a big win because it definitely looked like it hadn't been used at all. It just had a couple little spots that just needed wiping off on the front. So for $15.99, that was a really great deal. Today was not Senior Citizens Day. I was hoping it was, but they're on Wednesdays there. This was a day where I felt like their store shelves were not stocked as well. They definitely had a lot of space in that store. I'm not sure if they're just kind of clearing out what they had, the old stuff, and then making a big reno, doing new shelves or what. But it just wasn't a day where I felt like there was a lot to pick from. I will say, and normally their housewares leave me lacking a little bit, but their clothing, oftentimes I can find a lot of things. Today they definitely had a few other, like the cargo pants I thought were cute. The black Chico's pants were nice, and those would have been a good pickup. So, it's just a hit or miss. It's every day at a thrift store. You never know if somebody's coming in with your size or your style. They definitely had a lot of Tommy Hilfiger, which I loved, and I wish that had been in my size. So, it's the thrill of the thrift. You just have to hunt and look. And oftentimes I will say too, I'm also there at night because I thrift after work if I'm doing something like that. So that makes it a little harder because it's picked over. So today I was there in the afternoon, and maybe mornings are their time. I'm not sure. So anyway, I did enjoy it, and I hope you'll give it a try. Please feel free to put in the comments your favorite thrift stores, places that you've had a lot of success. I'd love to go try them, and I do thrift all over Michigan. It just happens that I'm kind of in the area for the past few thrifts in Holland. So I hope you guys have happy thrifting, and if you like this content, please like and subscribe and turn on your notifications.